Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the curious case of Prince Zuko. Zuko gotta have one of the most interesting and most impactful redemption stories of all time. Because if we see where his ugly ass started versus where his fine ass ended, then this is definitely gonna turn into a multi-part series. So let us start at the beginning. So if you know anything about Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know Zuko got banished because, well, he was being a bitch. And because he was such a bitch, he had to wear this ugly ass haircut, a part of his banishment. Let me stop playing. Let's all talk about how he got his scar. So basically, when Zuko was around 13 or 14, he wanted to get into the war meeting room, right? But his uncle was like, no, Zuko, you cannot go in there because they're talking about old shit. You don't want to hear about that. But Zuko, being the headstrong kid he was, he decided to persuade his uncle. But his uncle told him, yo, don't say shit while you in there. And you think Zuko not gonna say shit while you in there, right? You think he gonna be a good, respectful kid, right? Well, this is how that went.
Sacrifice an entire division like that? Those soldiers love and defend our nation. How can you betray them?
Oh boy, just look at these faces. You knew you should have shut the fuck up. So in everyone's eyes in that room, including Zuko's own father, what he did was extremely disrespectful and he was pissed. Had the fire raising and blazing and all kinds of shit. So now for Zuko's disrespect, he apparently had to fight one of the generals, but when he turned around, he ain't see no general. Right there standing in front of him was that man's daddy. And let me tell you, the fear in this young man's eyes is like the fear of a new inmate when they first go to prison. This man tried to beg and plead for his father to not whoop his ass, but his father said, fuck all that shit. You want to disrespect me in front of my other generals? You want to disrespect me in front of my people? So this man, Fire Lord Ozai, goes out here and does the most heinous action to any child I've ever seen in a cartoon in history. Burns this man's face. Look at Azula, mentally crazy ass fucking laughing in the background. Azula gonna have her own video because her smiling like this when Zuko, her little brother's getting burned in the face, is low-key crazy as hell. Iroh couldn't even watch. So that's how Zuko got his scar and had to rock this ugly ass haircut. Man, this head look like an onion. But let's just take a step back here. He didn't also just get banished. He was told to go out, search for the Avatar, who everyone believed had been dead for over 100 years at this point, and only return when you find the Avatar. So basically, this man's got violated in the face, banished from his own kingdom as a prince, disowned by his father, and was basically put on a hopeless, endless quest for the rest of his damn life. And listen, I know we always talk about how bad of a father Goku is, but this bum-ass menace, Fire Lord Ozai, is in another league of his own. Man scarred his son for the rest of his life and would only accept him back on certain conditions. That is unhinged. All I got to say is,
that's rough, buddy.
Come back for part 2.